This is another episode of Reality Is, and right now my blood is really boiling. I was on Facebook today and I saw a video, and it's not in this country, of this lady who's watching this little girl. And in this video, she slaps the little girl upside her head. And she's force feeding her the food. And she slaps her again. The little girl sits up and she throws up. The babysitter immediately takes the little girl, excuse me, I have a cold, and throws her on the floor. She takes what looks like to be a trophy and she beats her naked bottom with this trophy. Then she kicks the little girl. Then she takes her feet, holds her skirt, and stands on this little girl's back. Then she kicks the little girl in her face. She stands on her back again. And just like you digging your feet into dirt. Then she snatches her up and takes her to the other room. I'm going to try and see if I can embed this video. But it really pissed me off. Because you entrust people to watch your children. And you pay them for that service to watch your children. And the parent had a camera. So this is how they got all these photos. A video of this lady abusing this child. Now this is not the first video I've seen with this. I've seen a babysitter backhand a child in the face. Elbow a child in the chest. Parents, I know you have to hold a job. I know you do. But this is where I have the problem with our government. We fight about everything else except for what we should fight about. No parent should have to endure this. In-house babysitting or in daycare. Some of these children cannot tell you anything, but parents, please do not turn a blind eye and a deaf ear. Check your kids. Even the ones you trust the most will be the one that will abuse your kids. And I don't want you to be paranoid. I want you to be cautious. I want these kids to be safe. Because if you don't cover them, who else do they have to protect and cover them? Again, we fight for everything else except for the important things that need to be fought for. And this right here pissed me off, literally. My son is deceased, but I tell you, if it was my child, I will go to jail gladly with a smile for beating the hell out of her. And about time the police would have got interest into my house, she would have been begging for them to take her. But she would be so bloody by the time I got through, she would be unrecognizable. Because those scars that you do to these kids goes with them a long way. You traumatize some of these kids. It doesn't make any sense. This is what we need to be talking about. Protecting our children. And this kind of crap needs to stop. I don't care who it is. Nobody has a right to abuse a child. Bottom line.